Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Robbie Reynolds. Multiple law enforcement agencies are looking for the man they say is responsible for yesterday's deputy-involved shooting. Take a good look at your screen here. This is Gabriel Angel Altamirano. He's 39 years old. He's Hispanic, about 5'6". The sheriff says he has a tattoo of Red Sox on his neck. He has a beard and dark hair. The suspect is still on the loose and should be considered armed and dangerous. During the news conference, the sheriff said that he has a violent history, including aggravated assault, weapons, and drug charges. News 4 Tucson's Connor McGill just got out of that news conference and has more on today's briefing. Connor.
Well, hey there, Robbie. As you mentioned, that second suspect is still out on the loose at this time. Again, it is worth noting that he is considered armed and dangerous. This morning, Sheriff Chris Nanos held a press conference giving us details on what all unfolded in this officer-involved shooting. I asked him what was the relation between the domestic violence victim and that the second suspect that you heard from just now, the name of him. We are told that there was a prior relationship there. Now, in addition to that, we did get details regarding the timeline of events. We're told the initial call came in around 10 a.m., a call on the southwest side of town. Now, we are told that when deputies arrived on scene, those suspects were not there, ultimately considering that those deputies starting to look for the two suspects, and eventually that second suspect was back in the area 2 hours later at 12 p.m. and that's when deputies spotted them, and eventually the two suspects had to wit off in a car, crashing it and then leaving that car and fleeing on foot. Now, it was at that point where Sheriff Chris Nanos says it was a very tense moment between his deputies and those suspects. Take a listen.
Our deputy chased him. In chasing them, he didn't realize that hiding in the bushes, like the coward this man was, he fired multiple times at our deputy. Our deputy's lucky to be alive.
Now, we are also learning the status of that deputy who was shot. We're told he was released from Banner University Medical Center early this morning. His name, Augustine Gonzalez. The department says they're happy that he is doing okay. Reporting from the southwest side, Connor McGill, News 4 Tucson.
Connor, thank you so much for that report. And if you would like to watch the full briefing, just head over to our website, KVOA.com.